Yoga is a millenary practice that means union, the physical part, the spiritual part of the practice, intellectual part of the practice. You gain that higher state of consciousness by breathing with a specific technique of breathing, which is named Ujjayi, which means victorious. So with this breathing and with the sequence of movements that you do along the practice, which are named postures or asana, you obtain or you reach those states of consciousness. You can be aware of your thoughts and your emotions. Hatha yoga is the physical part of the yoga, the physical part of the practice, because in yoga you also do meditation, and that is to reach levels of awareness and also to purify your body by detoxing with breathing. You create so much heat that the body burns inside, and then you burn all the toxins inside the body. But not only physically, but also mentally. So your mind becomes at ease by breathing, because you stop thinking about a bunch of crap. Hatha yoga is the physical part of the practice, and then in Hatha yoga there's different kinds of disciplines like Ashtanga or Bikram or Iyengar. Ashtanga yoga means 8 limbs of yoga. So each one of the limbs is a particular discipline that you acquire along the way when you start this path or this practice. A friend of mine took me to do a yoga class in Miami 17 years ago, where I met my yogi, my guru, Wayne Krasner. I do yoga because since the first time I experienced my practice, the feeling and the wholeness that I experienced in that practice fulfilled everything in me. Like I got hooked immediately and I couldn't stop doing it. So complete. I never put a feedback in a gym since that day. I used to do more type of other physical practices, like type of gym kind of workout and pull-ups and dips and all push-ups and all. Many benefits from practicing yoga, physically, mentally, spiritually. The people around you will notice that, especially if you're kind of a stressed guy or a girl, or kind of grumpy, or things don't flow nicely around you. Once you start practicing, you become a better person. Everybody can do yoga. It doesn't matter if you're ill, sick, if you have one leg or not. There's so many poses that you can do and so many things. I don't know if it will be difficult. It's challenging. Any people who practice and they are at any level, could be from really, really advanced or a beginner, everybody will experience challenges in the practice. And I think it's more about that. And it's a great opportunity to be humble and be kind to yourself. It's not about doing and being flexible and looking spectacular doing yoga. It's more about accepting yourself and the process where you are at the moment. So yeah, it could be difficult for some people. It's quite different compared to a lot of other physical activities, because it involves also a lot of concentration and awareness of what you're doing at the moment. Be present. It's been here for more than 2,000 years. They say Jesus used to practice yoga. I think the uniqueness about yoga is that it's so complete, because you can do CrossFit or whatever, but you don't got that spiritual side. It's more like a competition kind of thing, And here, there's no competition, not even with yourself. It's more being kind to yourself. That's a challenge. Everybody can compete, And most of the people like to compete. Not a lot of people like to take the time to be calm and be humble. It changed my life completely, And if, of course, you can sleep, sleep. Resbalarte. We are humans, but that's one of the beauties about yoga, that shows you kindness and forgiveness, So that changed my life completely. It gives me the opportunity to forgive myself. Then I can be a happy person, and then I can reflect that to people. So To me, that's unique. And then also I like to do practice with my friends and people who never done practice before. It's really nice to see their faces after the practice, you know. It's like you want to take a picture to them first, and then after the class. It's